How's it going, guys? My name is Plxton, and today I'm behind this check-in counter because we are doing an episode on the planes and helicopters of the airport. So I'm just gonna show you around the planes and the helicopters. There are two helicopters, and most of the planes are the same if I can get through this door. So we have 4 737s, a 747, and a jet plane and a BAE 125. So we're inside a Boeing 737 now. So hopefully this episode will be good to give you a bit of inspiration on some of your planes, stuff like that, like the interior. I will say now that my main planes, like the one you stood in now, they are all adapted versions of tutorials from a channel called Lord Dacker. He does very good tutorials on planes and stuff like that, and I just basically take the planes and modify them to how I like them. Like the tail is changed to be Capital Airways, which is my air company, which actually looks a bit like Swiss Air, to be honest. If you know what Swiss Air looks like, this is exactly Swiss Air, but we're going to change the name and it's Capital Airways now. So you can see we have a 737 coming in for landing over there, and we have one here, another one here, and one over here as well. And we are running into the last episodes of the airport now, so we're going to have this one on the planes and helicopters. We'll have another one on probably part 5 being the actual exterior of the airport. I left a little thing here so I could get into the plane. When I say exterior of the airport, I mean the runways and stuff like that, and Terminal 2, I'll do a quick look at that, and the baggage areas and everything like that. Now, as you can see, these are meant to be microwaves, so we're going to leave this airplane because it looks better in the other aircraft. So I'll quickly run over there. I cannot get through doors. It's like Minecraft doesn't want us to get through doors. I'm just going to break into here because I'm not going to save this anyway. I don't trust the game. I feel like it's about to rain. It always rains. Now, originally, I did plan to have every seat on every plane having a painting representing a screen. And you'll see that in a minute when I go up to the 747. But it didn't work here because if you've watched the other episodes of the airport, you will know we have no room whatsoever for more paintings, so this plane is lucky to even have this, the microwaves and the drawers. So if you're looking for inspiration on the interior of your aircraft, this is good to put at the back. If you've got room to put them in like halfway through the aircraft, I'd say do it, because it just adds a little bit of detail, but I don't have room for that. So this is for 737s, stuff like that, and they're all the same, including this one over here. And obviously, like I did say, they are Lord Dacker designs, but they are modified. Like, I did change the tail and the underneath and stuff like that a little bit so I can do it myself. I changed the interior. Obviously, I don't know whether he does an interior on his videos, but I think he might do. But if you're looking for somewhere to go to get aircraft tutorials, I'd recommend that channel. I did do one plane by myself, I think. We'll get to that in a second. But as you can see, really good planes, good detail in them. And this one's coming in for landing on runway, well, let's call it 1 because the other runway is for private aircraft. And as you can see there, it's the same inside again. So I'm going to run you over here now. As you can see, we have the little baggage cart thing over there. Here at Terminal 2, I won't show too much of it because we've got to do part 5 of the airport. So, this is a really basic plane. It's a Lord Dacker plane again. I think it is anyway. This is a BAE 125. I'm going to say it is his design because I do remember actually doing a tutorial for a plane on this spot, but I did one of them, but it came about out to here. Now the problem is, if a plane comes to land, because we're restricted on space so much, the plane would basically take out this plane, and quite a lot of damage would be done. and if it was going fast enough still, which it shouldn't be, we could see some fatalities. We wouldn't like that. Lots of villagers dying. That'd be bad. So yes, normal basic jet plane. Now this is the poor person's plane. Say if you're rich but you don't have that much money. And if you are rich and you have a lot of money, we're going to go for this $35 million G plane here. I'm not sure which one it is, but I do think this is my design. I did check before this video to see if I could find this design elsewhere, because it's been quite a while since I did this plane. Originally there was a stupid looking plane on this spot when we had the airport before this one, but I love Moonshine Tower in the background there. But I changed it up when I redid the airport, because that airport before was terrible. It looked so basic, but it was good when I built it the first time, but after a while we have to start adding in curves, making it look a bit better. So there's actually nothing in this plane, it's just lights and whatever, and it's on the private runway. But it's a good plane. I do think it is my design. I'm gonna claim it. I couldn't, like I said, I couldn't find anything, and I did check YouTube and other tutorial channels that I might have used, and I couldn't find it, so I am claiming this as mine. Which means that we could see a tutorial on this, but I'm going to keep checking, so keep in mind that I want to claim it, I am claiming it, but I am a bit unsure about claiming it, because I don't want to claim someone else's work if it's theirs, and if maybe spent a couple of hours on it. I will put a link in the channel for, link in the description for Lord Daka's channel, because obviously if I've used his planes everywhere, I don't want to take all the credit for that. I'm going to take the credit for building it and modifying it, but that's all. Obviously, if he is the designer of the aircraft, he gets most of the credit. And this is where we're going to go after the airport. You see that massive tower and 11 Leadenhall buildings right next to it. And this is one of the relics of the old airport, along with Terminal 2. This area here, and over there's a firehouse. We'll do that in the exterior of the airport on part 5. But these are the final remains of the original airport, and basically these two here are Coast Guard helicopters. I probably think back when I did them, I was probably taking the inspiration off of I'm going to get the name wrong here, so let's just call it a Black Hawk. I know it's a an AH-64-6, I can't remember. 66 is a Comanche, a 64 would be an Apache, so it's definitely none of those. I can't remember which one it is then, but it's a Black Hawk. I'm definitely going to be sure that this is supposed to be a basic Black Hawk. A bit small, I would say. If I redid them, they'd be a lot bigger. But they do fit now, I'd say. And I'm thinking that these are probably buoyancy aids or something. And this is because before that bridge there, I'll probably do a showcase on bridges as well. Before the bridge was there, I did have a ship, and it was a Coast Guard ship, but I did blow it up, sadly. So we're going to go to the final plane, and it's the big one, and this was supposed to be an Easter egg originally. I've been saying it quite often. I said it when we did the Let's Build Stadium, that there would most probably be an airport Let's Build eventually. I want to do it, but at the same time I'm not too sure, because it's just going to take so much time and effort, but I'm willing to put the effort in just for you guys. But this is a Boeing 747. It once again is a Lord Daka design, as we can see, but it's got a modified stamp on it. That represents the tail, this bit here, because I didn't like the thing he did with his back, so I changed it to my own. And the underneath is changed very slightly, because originally his was flat. And if you look at the Boeing 747, there is a dent here, well, a kind of bulge area where the wheels are stored for landing and stuff. So if we go into this one's rather different inside. We have a class system in it. So if we go to the back, this is like if people want to just quickly dive out, they can go and see the Starfleet Academy. We'll get to that one day. That will be the second to last showcase. But if we come from the back, we'll be coming in, and we have a little kitchen area where they can be preparing the onboard meals and just looking out the window, not watching what they're doing. Even though I don't think they have ovens on planes, I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty sure they just have microwaves and stuff. But, I mean, I don't want to be wrong, but you know. Obviously here we are lucky enough to have nice things on this plane. So we have microwaves, bottles of wine, and paintings. Nice paintings, we like paintings. Lucky to have them. We've got doubled up seating, wooden, just for the character of the plane. Then we come around a bend. I keep getting caught on the seats. And this is supposed to be a little bar area, but it is a bit difficult to make an entire bar on Minecraft in such a limited space. We'll go upstairs quickly. And we have just the crew area and the cabin, or the cockpit, or whatever you call it. The cabin will be the entire plane, sorry. And here we have a nice cockpit, nice light in it. And it started, I did say it started the video, I'm pretty sure it's going to rain in this video. So we're lucky we're inside, and we're going to finish on this plane, so we don't have to worry. They have got a leaky ceiling. That might be an issue. I don't think they care too much. So I'll take you downstairs. Trapped in the door. Cannot get through the door. Thank you. We'll go back downstairs and wrap up basically with this video with the first class. Beautiful area. You can lounge in this area. Only 4 seats. Capital Airways only carries some of them. Like, only a few top end seats, so they'll be very expensive. And obviously, like I said, I did want the original plan of me putting this in would be so that when I did a showcase of it, which we're kind of doing now, I did want to say that we will have an airport, and I think we will, but I can't promise anything. I want to promise, but I can't. I will have Boeing 747s, Boeing 757s, 737s, and Airbus A380s. We'll have the entire lot, because it's going to be a massive airport if I do it. I have designed it. I would like to do it, but it is enormous. It is basically the size of, if we get the map, you can see where the airport is. If we take the entire continent of where the airport is on this map, if we take that continent and cut off basically the left side of it, and there's that rectangle left where the airport is going down, that would be the size of the airport. That's pretty big. Yeah. I'd have probably 3 or 4 runways, and a massive terminal, and then I'd build roads and everything, so a lot of effort. That would be a massive let's build if we did it. But this is basically the Boeing 747 and everything else in the plane. We'll go out into the rain, just get a little bit wet for the finish, and you can see it lights up pretty well with the backdrop of everything else. So I hope you have enjoyed the Minecraft planes and helicopters video here. Next week we'll do part 5 of the airport, and then after that I'll probably do just a break of me doing a kind of walkabout, fly through video, something like that. Kind of like a I don't know, a thing. I can't remember the word. But if you have enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Subscribe if you're new. I have been Plxton. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.